question for the culture. What would you do when you okay, so he said yes would go?
What would you do if when you're okay, so he said yes would go? I don't know what you mean there, babes.
Lana Del Rey, singer, songwriter, poet, the blueprint for 2014 Tumblr, Waffle House waitress, alligator enthusiast, and witch? Prophet even? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be going through the Lana Del Rey Prophecy, which predicted the downfall of 7 pop stars. Can Lana see into the future like Raven? Did she curse him with her witchy powers? Or is this just one big coincidence? I think not. On May 21st, 2020, Lana Del Rey posted a now deleted letter on Instagram posing a question for the culture. It is in courier font, so you know that she is being serious. She wants us to imagine her sitting at a typewriter at the Tortured Poets department. It is borderline TLDR length, so instead of reading it verbatim, I will summarize. Lana addressed the criticism that her music glamorized abuse. Lana has always been known for writing songs that don't betray Disney princess fairy tale romances, but rather love that is nuanced, complex, and imperfect. She has an album called Ultraviolence that does reference an abusive relationship, however, the writing is not always autobiographical. Furthermore, Lana discussed how her preference for being submissive in a relationship should not be seen as setting women back 100 years, but rather seen as her individual truth. She calls herself a not feminist, which by my calculations equals a feminist, but I guess in a way where women say no, but men hear yes?
What?
I'm a little confused by this part. If I were an English teacher, I would be red pen question marking this with elaborate. Nonetheless, the message of the letter is to stop criticizing everything that Lana sings about and that she has no intention of being a role model. She is just being herself. She was also writing 2 poetry books and releasing a new album on September 5th, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, which will later be pushed to March 2021. For added context, she announced that her album was being pushed back at a book signing during the COVID pandemic where she wore a mesh mask. Moving on. Back to her letter with her A+ topic sentence and introduction, Lana called out 7 other female singers who had recently achieved #1 hits, suggesting that while their songs were focused on the same themes as Lana's, they had not received the same level of backlash. The 7 singers mentioned were Doja Cat, Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Kaani, Nikki Manaj, and Beyonce, who we need to thank out of caution. Just like Lana's music, her list of singers also sparked criticism, with some accusing her of singling out women of color. In response, Lana posted a 6-minute long video to Instagram.
I'm sorry that, I didn't add one 100% Caucasian person into the mix of the women that I admire, but
Ariana had us all fooled for a time. Even Lana.
Kill me, get your ass in here. Come on, girl.
Besides the general criticism of Lana's letter, over the next few years, something became more and more apparent. Lana had placed a curse on these women. A curse of cancellation. Since Lana's post, 6 out of the 7 women have found themselves embroiled in controversies, and even more strangely, the controversies have occurred in the same order as the women were named in her letter. This led conspiracy theorists to dub this Lana's prophecy, suggesting that Lana knew that all of these women were about to be hit with cancellations, or that she had created a curse. First on the list, Doja Cat. Photos of Doja Cat and her boyfriend Jay Cyrus surfaced online, sparking criticism due to allegations against Jay Cyrus of manipulating and emotionally abusing his Twitch community. People cancelled Doja for dating an alleged groomer. Doja also posted a photo of herself wearing a shirt with Sam Hyde on it, someone who is known for his alt-right takes.
I am more just funny guy on t-shirt, wore it that day.
Right. Doja also took inspiration from Demi Lovato and told her fans to get a job. A fan account asked her for her preferred fanbase nickname and she responded saying, just delete the entire account and rethink everything. She also denied a person's request to say she loved her fans, saying, I don't though, because I don't even know y'all. This behavior made her lose hundreds of thousands of followers and some of her fan pages even deactivated their accounts out of disappointment.
Moo. Moo. Moo.
Before we continue, a quick reminder to please subscribe if you have not done so already, or the Lana prophecy will get you. Second on the list, and allegedly not 100% Caucasian, Ariana Grande. Ariana made headlines after it was announced that she was getting divorced from Dalton Gomez and then headed back to her Nickelodeon roots by starting up a relationship with SpongeBob SquarePants, Ethan Slater, whom she had met on the set of Wicked. The media storm intensified when Ethan Slater's estranged wife, who had also recently given birth, publicly criticized Ariana, saying she was not a girl's girl. People called Ariana a homewrecker and referenced how there was a pattern of behavior, notably Naya Rivera alleging that Big Sean cheated on her with Ariana.
They said she was sitting on a couch.
Right. Which is kind of weird, though, if you haven't heard from your fiancé.
And
then
you
walk into his house, and there she is. No, draw your own conclusions.
Right.
Also, Ariana had been accused of stealing Mac Miller, who had been in a long-term relationship with his high school sweetheart. Ariana lost over 300,000 Instagram followers, which is just a drop in the bucket for her. Ariana went on to release her song Yes And as a response to the controversy, as well as the song The Boy Is Mine, which, you know, you can have him. Lana strikes again.
I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie, that's my juice, okay? Thank you.
Third on the list, Camila Cabello. Camila also made waves when rumors circulated that she was dating Rosalia's ex-fiancé Raul Alejandro soon after their breakup. Although sources denied the dating rumors, negative comments still flooded her social media. This cancellation was unfair on the basis that it was completely untrue. However, you could argue that cancellation came after the release of her latest album, CXOXO. Firstly, Camila was cancelled for eating Charlie XCX's nachos. People compared Camila's lead single I Love It to Charlie XCX's I Got It due to the similar chorus and hyperpop production. Even Charlie herself entered the chat by posting a TikTok mimicking Camila's video driving in a car to her song. Throughout the album rollout, people criticized her blonde hair and judged the album as sloppy, even though I personally love it. Pun intended. Camila was labeled as a flop, which I think is way worse than cancellation. It is so easy to bounce back from a cancellation, but being called a flop? It is so incredibly hard to rid yourself of that label. Not even Camila doing a surprise performance during Lana's Coachella set could save her from Lana's curse. It is too powerful.
I love it, 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 I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it, 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 I love it. Ooh.
Lana strikes again.
Slow down, baby.
Fourth on the list, Cardi B. Cardi made headlines on July 29, 2023 for throwing her microphone at a fan during a Las Vegas show after someone tossed a drink at her. This incident was not even a one-off offense. She quickly followed it up by throwing her microphone at her DJ. She also released a song with Megan Thee Stallion titled Bongos, which underperformed and has led Cardi to recently saying that she is afraid to release new music due to being labeled as a flop.
Like they be saying like it's like, oh, Cardi's afraid to drop an album, she's afraid to drop music, and it's like, I'm afraid to do everything.
I would argue that Lana's curse on Cardi B is the worst because the cancellation is coming from within. She is battling the saboteur inside that head. How do you say saboteur in French?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
5th on the list, Kaani. Someone that you never really picture being riddled with controversy chose to post a picture of herself with Chris Brown, which is the fastest way to send hate your way. Beyond this very brief cancellation, Kaani chose to cancel herself too, by cancelling a bunch of her concerts. Some the day of, which, you know, inconveniences a lot of people. Kaani also had to dodge accusations that she was in a cult. Kaani's ex-partner filed for full custody of their daughter after accusing Kaani of involving their daughter in a cult. Kaani has denied all of these claims. Lana strikes again. Sixth on the list, Nikki Manaj. Nikki has received a bunch of criticism for her husband's actions, where he was convicted of attempted rape in 1995 and later served 7 years in prison for manslaughter. Beyond this, Nikki was also criticized for her anti-vaccine comments. She told everyone that she would not be attending the 2021 Met Gala because she was not yet vaccinated, and mentioned her uncle's testicles had become swollen after getting the vaccine. Yeah. She was also involved in a swatting incident where a false 911 call reported a shooting at her Los Angeles home. In January 2024, Megan Thee Stallion released her song Hiss, which contains the lyrics, "These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes be mad at Megan's law." Although Nikki was not directly referenced in the song, Nikki thought that the lyric was about her because Megan's law is about protecting children from predators, so she thought Megan was talking about Nikki's husband. In retaliation, Nikki released a diss track called Bigfoot, making jabs about Megan's size, her deceased mother, and accused Megan of lying about getting shot in her foot by Tory Lanez. The biggest question that I have is that if you were saying that Megan is lying, then why are you telling her to get up on her good foot in the chorus? Isn't that implying that she has a bad foot? Anyway, Nikki received a ton of backlash for the song, and it also kind of flopped in comparison to Megan's song, which hit #1. Most recently, Nikki was detained in Amsterdam after police found dozens of joints in her luggage. Nikki filmed the detainment on her Instagram Live, which gave us this hilarious door slam. As a result, Nikki had to postpone her concert in Manchester, and it was so last minute that the entire crowd was already at the venue waiting. Lana's curse on Nikki was with a vengeance. Roman's revengeance.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I?
7th and last on the list, Beyonce.
Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce.
Ever since Lana's post, Beyonce has released 2 commercially successful and critically acclaimed albums, as well as a hair care line and an award-winning whiskey brand. So arguably, Beyonce has not yet faced any major controversy. However, the Beehive is on high alert, waiting to see if Lana's prophecy is going to hit. However, in the past couple weeks, a separate theory has come to light about Beyonce. The thank you, Beyonce theory.
You are Beyonce.
The theory suggests that Beyonce holds immense power in the industry and that nobody is allowed to be more successful than her, or else they will be eliminated. Theorists reference J. Cole's song She Knows, which they believe to be about Beyonce. The lyrics contain "Rest in peace to Aaliyah," "Rest in peace to Left Eye," "Michael Jackson, I'll see ya," "She knows," and "I know she knows." This is allegedly referring to Beyonce cutting out the competition since she was threatened by their star power. Beyond this song, people have also noticed that a lot of other celebrities always thank Beyonce during their acceptance speeches if they win an award over her.
The Lemonade album was just so monumental, Beyonce. It was so monumental. Beyonce, whoo! You clearly are the artist of our lives.
Even JoJo Siwa isn't taking any chances.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce. Just thought we would keep the dance community safe.
People have even theorized that Kanye's interruption of Taylor Swift's win at the 2009 VMAs had an ulterior motive. By the way, I have done a video on the 2009 VMAs, which you can go watch right here. Instead of Kanye just being Kanye and ruining somebody else's moment, he was actually protecting Taylor Swift from being eliminated. Kanye assumed Taylor would forget to thank Beyonce during her speech, so he grabbed the microphone from her and did it for her. Yeah. People have also noticed that Beyonce has lost a lot of Instagram followers. Within the past 6 months, she has lost 5 million followers. The only reason why I know this is because a video of Tokyo Tony back in April 2024 just recently came back on my feed again.
Look at this trash. Bitch, my number's higher than this bitch numbers. I can't wait to see you in hell through a fine-tooth comb.
As you can see, she had 320 million followers.
And then she put that white horse up there. She's a demon.
But as of today, she has 314 million. The reason for her losing followers is still unknown.
What is that? It's the unknown.
The thank you Beyonce theory is clearly not real and should not reflect her cancellation in Lana's prophecy. However, for safe measure, thank you Beyonce. Was that good? I can do it again. Okay. Oh, it was good. Okay. Thank you. In conclusion, I think the true question for the culture is whether coincidental or prophetic on Lana's behalf in today's cultural landscape, is it possible to escape cancellation? My thought? No. Even in Beyonce's case, there is nothing concrete that can be pointed to, so people start to get creative and make conspiracy theories to try and cause a downfall. No matter who Lana decided to drop in her letter, I think that the prophecy would still come to fruition because every single celebrity has been cancelled for something, which just shows us that we are nosy, judgmental, and chronically online. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. A quick reminder that I have a Patreon where I am posting exclusive content. Currently, I have videos up on the 2002, 2003, 2007, and 2013 VMA pre-shows. They were all absolute hot messes. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and heck, why not share with your friends? And I'll see you in the next one. See ya!